Happy Vlogmas! I'm Michelle Escalin. Welcome to my Vlogmas of 2019. Good morning. Happy day 9 of Vlogmas. Today is the day that Brad and I get to go home. We are going to church this morning. We already went downstairs and had some breakfast. I had an omelet. That's one thing that's so great is this particular hotel has an omelet station and a lady there to make omelets. So I got to have an omelet this morning. And Brad went and got me a peppermint mocha latte at Starbucks. So I'm feeling a little spoiled. Again. Whoop. Here's the cup that the latte came in. We're going to church, then we're going to go to lunch, and then we'll go get on our plane and go home. I have discovered on this trip, don't ever bring products that you haven't used with you. It sounds like such a great idea, right? Oh, I'll just set all these cute little sample sizes aside and I'll use them when I'm on vacation. No, my skin has been so mad at me because I've switched up what I normally use. My hair isn't working the way I want it to because the shampoo here isn't the right shampoo for me. So on and so forth. Lesson learned, I will always bring my normal everyday products with me on the road. This is what Washington State looks like most of the year. Not really raining, just kind of sprinkling, but foggy and overcast. This is what I grew up in. And this is why so many people, they have such a high suicide rate in Washington State. It's just dismal, you know? I was very used to it growing up here, but now when I come back, I'm like, whoa, this is dark. Do you have a great time?
It was a fun trip. It was a business slash pleasure trip. So having the social family time on the second half of the trip made the business part of the trip a lot easier.
Yeah. And so church went really well. The message today was, in a nutshell, to live in the moment, which was a really good message.
And stop being impatient.
He's always got to point that out. And
Things will happen when you're ready for them to happen, not when you want them to happen.
yes, and we went and had Mediterranean food for lunch
Oh my gosh,
in
it
Mill
was excellent.
Creek, and it was wonderful. What did you have? You had lamb skewers,
No, no, I had the lamb sliders.
lamb sliders. They were the best out of everything there. They were
Yeah,
the
the lamb
best.
sliders were amazing. And then there was about 15 other things. So it's one of those deals where you just order little plates instead of like a three-course meal. So yeah, like that thing, you eat it. If you're ready for more, then you just order another little plate and you can get something completely different. So you get to tease your palate with all sorts of sensations.
Yeah. It's really good.
So I ordered multiple plates with feta since I love
Yes.
feta.
Yeah, it was really good. And with as much fun as we had, I think we're both ready for our bed.
Yes.
I miss the bed and the cats and the bed. Did I mention the bed? I really miss the bed.
For about 7 weeks of these last few months, I've lived in a Best Western in a little north of Seattle for work, and they're typically pretty good, but their pillows suck.
Ah, they do. But even the bed, though, it's still not as comfortable as our bed.
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember it being that bad when I lived there in October.
Yeah, that in October, I don't know if you know this. I think you do. In October, he was up there for a month, and I was by myself.
A month and a half, or a month and, yeah, 5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. When he was in training.
Want to show the aeroplane?
That's what I'm doing.
See there, oh.
We're in a little airport. Little baby one.
It has 2 gates and then a little walkway to the runway for the little commuter planes.
Yeah.
That's it. But getting through TSA is really easy here.
Oh my gosh. There was no one in front of us. There never is. It's wonderful. I highly recommend tiny airports.
To being patient until the higher power determines you are ready for your next step.
Cheers to that.
Please. For security reasons, any baggage left unattended.
Is it just me, or does, if you look at this, does this look like Die Hard 2? Kind of. We are home.
Yay!
And, you know, I have to say, it feels so good to come home and feel like Vegas is home. I feel like this is the first time I've really felt like I had an actual home to come home to. Gosh, in about 15 years. It's been a long time. And I am just very grateful. I don't think I ever want to move away. I love it here. So that about wraps it up for tonight. Or actually it does, because we're just going to go home and go to bed. Our flight was delayed for, what, an hour? So we're kind of tired. We thought we were going to be home at 8 o'clock, and it's now 9:30. And because I get up so early, I'm usually in bed by 9:30. So not real excited about that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be back tomorrow. Good night.